Have you ever felt frustrated by your inability to stick to your goals? Have you ever set out to accomplish something only to abandon it halfway? You are not alone. Many of us struggle with discipline, the ability to do what needs to be done, even when we don't feel like it. Discipline is the cornerstone of success, the bridge between dreams and reality. Without it, even the best intentions falter. The ancient Stoics understood this deeply and offered timeless wisdom for mastering self-discipline. By embracing their principles, we can forge a path to achieving our goals, no matter how challenging. If you are ready to uncover the keys to build discipline and take control of your life, hit that subscribe button and let's delve deep into the Stoic-inspired principles of discipline. 1. Define your higher purpose. Have you ever paused to ask yourself why you truly want to achieve your goals? Not just the surface reasons, but the deeper why that fuels your ambitions. Without a clear purpose anchoring your actions, discipline becomes a fleeting, fragile effort, easy to abandon when motivation fades or obstacles appear. It's like setting sail without a destination. You'll drift aimlessly, carried wherever the current takes you. The Stoics understood this deeply. They taught that life is most meaningful when we align our actions with a higher purpose, a set of values or virtues that guide us through life's uncertainties. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, wrote, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This simple yet profound statement reminds us to stop debating what we should do and start living a life of intentional action and purpose. To cultivate discipline, you must first identify your why. Why do you want to lose weight, build a business, learn a skill, or achieve any goal? The answer must go beyond superficial desires like money, recognition, or appearances. It should be rooted in something deeper, a vision of the person you want to become, the impact you want to make, or the legacy you wish to leave behind. Take a moment to reflect on your actions. Are they truly moving you closer to becoming the person you aspire to be? Are you dedicating your time and energy to goals that align with your higher purpose? Or are you chasing fleeting rewards that leave you unfulfilled? When your goals are tied to a meaningful purpose, discipline shifts from being an act of self-denial to an act of self-mastery. It no longer feels like a chore, but a commitment to living in harmony with your values. Each choice, no matter how small, becomes a step toward a greater version of yourself. Ask yourself, what is my higher purpose? Are my daily actions aligned with it? When you live with purpose, discipline is no longer something you have to force. It becomes a natural extension of who you are and who you are striving to become. 2. Set systems rather than goals. When we think about achieving success, most of us focus on setting goals. We write down what we want to accomplish: losing weight, building a business, writing a book, or mastering a skill. While goals give us a sense of direction, they can also become a source of frustration and anxiety. What happens when we don't achieve them as quickly as we hoped? Or when setbacks derail our progress? The ancient Stoics, masters of practical wisdom, offer us a different approach. Instead of obsessing over end results, they emphasize the importance of daily actions and systems, consistent habits that align with our values and lead to growth over time. As Epictetus famously said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." The Stoics understood that discipline and success come not from chasing outcomes, but from focusing on the process and the things within our control. Goals, by their nature, are future-oriented. They place our happiness and sense of accomplishment in a distant someday. For example, if your goal is to lose 20 pounds, you might feel dissatisfied until you reach that number. But what happens once you achieve it? Without a sustainable system in place, you risk slipping back into old habits, and the cycle starts again. Goals can also become overwhelming. If your goal feels too big or too far away, it's easy to lose motivation and give up altogether. The Stoics recognized this and taught the importance of focusing on the present moment and the actions we can take right now. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This wisdom reminds us to shift our focus from what we want to achieve in the future to what we can do in the present. A system is a set of habits or processes that you commit to every day, regardless of the outcome. Unlike goals, which are fixed and external, systems are flexible and internal. They are about creating a way of living that aligns with your values and sets you up for consistent progress. For example, instead of setting a goal to write a book in a year, you could create a system of writing for 30 minutes every morning. Instead of focusing on losing 20 pounds, you could commit to exercising 3 times a week and eating balanced meals. These systems shift the focus from the distant future to the immediate present, making discipline a daily practice rather than a temporary effort. The Stoics believed in the power of small, deliberate actions to build character and achieve meaningful results. Seneca said, "Life is long if you know how to use it." By setting systems, you make the most of your time, ensuring that each day contributes to your growth, no matter how small the progress may seem. 3. Embrace discomfort as growth. Have you ever found yourself avoiding discomfort, opting for the easy path instead of the right one? It's human nature to gravitate toward what feels safe and familiar, yet the Stoics saw discomfort as a powerful teacher. They believed that adversity and challenges are not obstacles to avoid but opportunities to grow. Marcus Aurelius captured this wisdom when he wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This profound statement reminds us that the very struggles we try to escape are the ones that lead us to strength and wisdom. To build discipline, we must intentionally step out of our comfort zones. Discomfort is not a punishment but a tool for growth. Start small, wake up earlier than usual, exercise even when you don't feel like it, or confront tasks you've been procrastinating on. Each challenge you face becomes a stepping stone toward becoming more resilient, focused, and disciplined. Reframe discomfort as a gift. Instead of seeing it as something to be avoided, view it as an opportunity to strengthen your character. Every time you push through the unease, you're teaching your mind to endure, adapt, and grow. Discipline doesn't develop in comfort. It thrives in adversity. The more you embrace discomfort, the more you expand your capacity to achieve and persevere. Ask yourself, am I avoiding discomfort because it's easier, or am I embracing it as an opportunity to grow stronger? Let this question guide your actions, knowing that growth lies on the other side of discomfort. Each step you take into the unknown builds not only your discipline but also your courage and determination. 4. Ignoring naysayers. Have you ever held back on pursuing a goal or dream because someone doubted you? Or perhaps you've felt the sting of criticism when taking steps towards something meaningful. Naysayers are everywhere, and their voices can be loud. They question your abilities, belittle your efforts, or project their own fears onto you. But the truth is, the opinions of others only hold power over us if we allow them to. The Stoics recognized this and taught us to rise above external noise, focusing instead on what truly matters: our inner strength, values, and actions. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Naysayers are part of life, but how you respond to them defines your journey. They may doubt your abilities, dismiss your goals, or discourage your ambitions, but their words do not determine your worth or your potential. Discipline requires you to remain steadfast in the face of negativity, focusing on your own path rather than the distractions created by others. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us to keep our attention on what is within our control: our thoughts, actions, and choices. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Naysayers are outside events. Their opinions are external and beyond your control. What you can control is how much weight you give to their words. Will you let their doubts define your actions? Or will you use their negativity as fuel to push forward? Ignoring naysayers doesn't mean shutting yourself off from constructive criticism. It means learning to discern between feedback that helps you grow and negativity that seeks to tear you down. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our higher purpose and not be swayed by those who lack the vision to see what we are striving for. Naysayers often project their own insecurities, fears, or lack of discipline onto others. Their doubts are a reflection of their limitations, not yours. To cultivate discipline in the face of doubt, you must develop an unwavering belief in yourself and your goals. This belief doesn't have to be loud or boastful. It can be quiet, steady, and resolute. Every time you choose to take another step forward despite criticism, you are building the mental toughness necessary for success. Discipline is not about proving others wrong. It's about proving to yourself that you have the strength to stay committed to your path, no matter what others say. The Stoics also practiced the art of detachment. They understood that we cannot please everyone, nor should we try. Seneca wrote, "Let people see the results of your philosophy, not just hear about it. Let your actions speak louder than any words. Instead of engaging with naysayers, focus on building, creating, and progressing. Over time, your results will silence doubts more effectively than any argument ever could." Ask yourself, are you allowing the opinions of others to hold you back? Or are you choosing to rise above them? When naysayers criticize, see their words as an opportunity to practice resilience. Each time you ignore their negativity and stay true to your goals, you are strengthening your discipline and proving that your purpose is stronger than their doubt. Discipline isn't built in moments of ease. It's forged in the fire of adversity. Naysayers are part of that fire, but they don't have to consume you. Instead, let their doubts serve as a reminder of your strength. Every step forward, every goal achieved, and every moment of persistence becomes a testament to your ability to stay focused, no matter the noise around you. In the end, the only voice that truly matters is the one within you. The Stoics teach us to align that voice with reason, purpose, and virtue. When you cultivate this inner strength, naysayers lose their power. You realize that their words are just words, while your actions are what shape your destiny. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and let nothing, especially the doubts of others, stand in your way. 5. Delay gratification. In a world driven by instant gratification, where rewards are just a click away and distractions constantly tempt us, the idea of waiting for something greater can seem almost foreign. Yet, delaying gratification is one of the most powerful tools for building discipline and achieving meaningful success. It is the ability to resist the pull of immediate pleasure in favor of long-term rewards, a principle deeply rooted in Stoicism. The Stoics understood that mastery over oneself is the key to living a fulfilled and virtuous life. They taught that giving in to every desire and impulse weakens the mind and leads to chaos. Instead, they encouraged the cultivation of self-control and the ability to endure short-term discomfort for greater, more meaningful outcomes. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Delaying gratification is an exercise in self-mastery, a practice that strengthens your ability to focus on what truly matters rather than being swayed by fleeting desires. Delaying gratification begins with a shift in mindset. It requires recognizing that not all pleasures are beneficial and that immediate rewards often come at the cost of long-term growth. For example, the ease of skipping a workout may feel rewarding in the moment, but it hinders your health and discipline over time. Similarly, indulging in distractions instead of working on your goals may bring temporary comfort, but it delays your progress toward a more fulfilling future. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, "You must build up your life action by action, and be content if each one achieves its goal as far as possible." This wisdom teaches us to focus on the actions within our control, prioritizing purpose over momentary ease. The practice of delaying gratification is not about deprivation but about intentionality. It's about choosing what aligns with your higher purpose rather than succumbing to impulses that derail you. The Stoics believed in living according to reason, not emotion, and this principle is at the heart of delayed gratification. When faced with a tempting but unproductive choice, ask yourself, will this bring me closer to the person I want to become? Will this action align with my long-term goals? Or is it merely a distraction? This reflection helps you develop the mental clarity needed to make disciplined decisions. Delaying gratification also requires embracing discomfort. The Stoics saw discomfort and adversity as opportunities to grow stronger, not as obstacles to avoid. Resisting the urge for immediate pleasure can feel uncomfortable, but every time you endure, you are training your mind to be resilient. It is through this discomfort that discipline is forged. Seneca wrote, "It is not because things are difficult that we do not dare. It is because we do not dare that they are difficult." The more you dare to resist short-term indulgences, the easier it becomes to focus on what truly matters. A key element of delaying gratification is maintaining a clear vision of your goals and values. When the reward seems distant, it's easy to lose motivation. But the Stoics taught the importance of keeping the end in mind, even as we focus on the present. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Look at the end. Remind yourself that the journey is finite and that every step matters." By keeping your long-term aspirations in sight, you strengthen your resolve to delay gratification and stay disciplined. Delaying gratification doesn't mean denying yourself joy or pleasure forever. Instead, it's about finding joy in the process of growth and achievement. The Stoics believed in moderation, not abstinence, and taught that true happiness comes from aligning your actions with your values. When you resist fleeting temptations, you gain the deeper satisfaction of knowing you are living intentionally and moving closer to your goals. This principle applies to every area of life. Whether it's saving money instead of spending impulsively, prioritizing health over convenience, or dedicating time to learning a new skill rather than seeking immediate entertainment, delaying gratification builds discipline. Each time you choose long-term rewards over short-term comfort, you strengthen your ability to persevere, focus, and grow. Ask yourself, are your actions today aligned with the future you desire? Are you trading fleeting pleasures for lasting fulfillment? Or are you letting momentary comfort dictate your decisions? When you choose to delay gratification, you choose to build a foundation of discipline that will serve you in every aspect of life. The Stoics believed that the path to freedom lies in self-mastery. By delaying gratification, you take control of your impulses, align your actions with your values, and move steadily toward the life you aspire to create. Each moment of patience and perseverance brings you closer to the strength, discipline, and fulfillment that come from living with intention. As we've explored today, the Stoic principles of discipline aren't just ancient wisdom. They're timeless tools for mastering our minds, actions, and lives. Whether it's embracing discomfort, focusing on systems over outcomes, or delaying gratification, these practices teach us that true strength comes from within. The path of discipline is not always easy, but it's always worth it. Each step you take in aligning your actions with your values brings you closer to the person you're capable of becoming. Remember, discipline isn't about perfection. It's about persistence. It's about showing up every single day, no matter the challenges. So, as you move forward, ask yourself, what small action can I take today to live with purpose and discipline? How can I apply these principles to become stronger, more resilient, and more in control of my life? Thank you for joining on this journey through Stoic wisdom. If you have found this video useful, subscribe and share it with someone who could use a little extra motivation. And don't forget, discipline is the bridge between who you are today and who you aspire to be tomorrow. Keep building that bridge. See you next time.